That motherfucker owed me 35 motherfucking dollars. He told me he gonna pay my motherfucking money last motherfucking week. I ain't seen this motherfucker yet. I'm not gonna chase this motherfucker for my 35 motherfucking dollars. I called the motherfucker 4 motherfucking times, but the motherfucker won't call me back. I called his mama the other motherfucking day. She gonna play like the motherfucker went in. Oh, Lord, to cut her motherfucking ass out. But I don't want no motherfucking trouble.
Press
But
play.
I'll tell you one motherfucker thing. The next motherfucking time I see this motherfucker and he ain't got my motherfucking money, I'm gonna bust his motherfucking head.
On the real, I give a fucker how a motherfucker feel. Motherfucker better not fuck with my motherfucking meal. Run a drill, quick way to get a motherfucker killed. Fuck a trial and appeal. What's the motherfucking deal? Mr. Williams got my hand on the motherfucking wheel. Make some millions before I make a motherfucking wheel. You motherfucking right. What's the motherfucking lick? Niggas know going broke or make a motherfucker sick. And a bitch, that's when she leave a motherfucker quick. So she can't do shit but suck my motherfucking dick. And then suck and fuck the whole motherfucking clique. City rapping, no kids, no motherfucking tricks. Just crips blowing zips, counting motherfucking chips with hollow tips stuffed in they motherfucking clips. Taking trips, leaving big motherfucking tips. You still can't hear, read my motherfucking lips, motherfucker. What up, motherfucker? Motherfucker. Like us, motherfuckers. We don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Like us motherfuckers, we don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Motherfucker, where you been, motherfucker? What the fuck? You just did 10 in the pen, motherfucker.
Damn nigga, where you been? Oh, you did 10 in the pen, huh?
That's the homie from the hood. We rolled them motherfuckers together. Cuz caught a case and told them motherfuckers loose lips sink ships. Control the motherfuckers. You gon' claim these dirty streets, then patrol the motherfuckers. Catch an enemy slipping in them. Blow the motherfucker. Motherfuckers ain't knowing. Gotta show the motherfuckers. I ain't like to square off. I stole on motherfuckers. Motherfuckers stole on me just like I stole on motherfuckers. Motherfucker. That's on the motherfucking set. Ask about a motherfucker. I'm a motherfucking vet. Ain't met a motherfucker around this motherfucker yet that can ever say they see me off a motherfucking wet motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Right about now, we gonna drop some new shit by P. Swayze. We gonna
I go better than the G5 like this. Look. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like this. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like this. Nigga, get your walk on.
CSP3 never got a DP. Fuck my PO and the PD. Me and G5 did an EP, whole CD5, active like PE, program, point guard, point game, PG, game point, get pressed on GP, just me, solo on the GT, to CDC, free my TG mainline, never been a PC, THC, no PCP, understand, they can't stand me, see, money only thing a motherfucker like me, see, in the bank where a nigga like me be, independent, these niggas wanna be me, steady staring, still can't see me, still in that steel blue, see me when you see me.
Get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like this. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like this. Nigga, get your walk on.
Out here trying to eat, homie. Streets cold, keep the heat on me. Put my trust in the heat only. Ask your big homie, he know me. I can do anything but be phony. Colder than all those that can't be for me. G5 made the beat for me. Said he gon' ride in the beef for me. I'm active, he gotta ride in the beef with me. Swiftly smash anything beef with me. These squares ain't prepared to beef with me. Oh, homie scared to be with me. Bad bitch, swear she wanna be with me. But I bet baby really wanna be with me. Either with me or you against me. Thing since it's the set on Century.
Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like this. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Fuck your two-step, I do mines like this. Nigga, get your walk on. Nigga, get your walk on. Give it up, slide like this. Nigga, get your walk on.
It was point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I could tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done train my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
Nate Bud, C-Mac, shout out my low, Spotter Low, cuz. Nate Bud, on hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, crib.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's
it's
mom.
The homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch.
My nigga Spider Low.
Spider Loke, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Loke.
Spider Low.
Spider Loke.
Spider Low.
Spider Low, that's my nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Loke. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
You are now in the black box with the homie Spider Low, the most eastiest. Facts over feelings, keeping it a Google Plex. Feel my campaign.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing his.
Google gang, straight legend. Google gang, SBI. Google gang, Google gang in here. You better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google, baby.
Bottom line, love life, show us a blessing. Pull up politic and blow us a session. Spot a local most easty. No mistake in the station. They making them statements. We waking and baking. Word of the day, EC on replay. The marijuana-thon with VJ Keyway, BS and BS. Killing on the track in the black box. We never put feelings over facts. Baymaacbiz, run me the bread. I don't get mad, I get money instead. I be high, you can tell by a nigga eyes. But wise enough to enterprise, you dig a lies. Contemplating with the Google gang, conversating. counting coins while these cowards in the comments hating. Only thing count, my count getting another comma. I'm a magnet to the money on my mother mama.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google, gang.
If you can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google the only way. Mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We're not the same. I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards, we all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies, facts over feelings. We ain't gonna start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google, bang.
Jeter, gratitude is the attitude. It sure is a blessing to be right back in the black box as we blow a secession. For some reason, it seems like the chat is tripping. I know it got to be more cracking than that. It's frozen or something. Oh, my mama. Either way, I can see the feed is exactly what we need. And I don't desire to be distracted, indeed. I almost did this like pre-recorded, but I don't know. Just that, the pre-record, upload, and all that. I just said, I might as well come on live and get this in real quick. Let me get the word of the day out the way, because I'm trying to stick to our original format and get back to what we used to do. I know I downloaded it and now I can't find it. That's a crazy. How did I manage to do that? Let's see here. Whoop, wop, bam, 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 bam. Either way, we could do it like this. We ain't even got to play. I ain't going to rob y'all the word of the day. My vocabulary perhaps has been suffering right along with y'all's. I don't even know how to pronounce this, so it's a good read thing I did it this way. Somebody pronounced this for us. I know how to look at that pronunciation with the misspelling with the dashes. Bali Azak. The word is spelled B-A-L-O. You know what? I know how to share it. I'm going to at least let y'all see it, share it, and see it, because no need of rushing. This is something I recently learned how to do. It's crazy when you're not really tech savvy and a program gives you the ability to do certain things. Wait, bam, I just pushed the wrong. See, I'm still tripping. And then when you learn it, it feel like a kid with his father throwing him pitches, and you finally hit one and it goes somewhere. That giggle you get when your daddy get pumped up for you. I know some of us are not really familiar with having a father, you might, but just anything when you was young, and you wasn't quite sure you can do it, and then when you finally get it, it's like, okay. See, this is the reason why I don't do window capture. Y'all finna see. Y'all see that flashing in the camera? I ain't showed y'all yet, but y'all gonna see a flashing. This is why I never patch people in through OBS or show y'all anything off the internet, because it be doing. You see that flashing? It does that. But that's the word. Y'all can look it up yourself. Let me just go on and read it and see what they say, how you pronounce it. Bam. Balayage. Say it again, punk. Balayage. Balayage is a technique by which a colorist creates highlights or lowlights in a person's hair by painting freehand using long sweeping strokes. And I forgot to pronounce that quick. Balayage may also refer to the highlights or lowlights produced by this technique. The stylist was lauded for his skill in balayage. The monotone dress perfectly complemented her ombre balayage. Balayage is the word of the day. See how many of y'all gonna keep that one in. That was one that might slip. But at least if you hear somebody else use it, you won't be totally in the blind as to what it means. What I've learned through life, a lot of times when you learn new things, shortly thereafter, somehow, ironically enough, they present themselves again to remind you. So look for the balayage as you're watching in your everyday content and all that. Especially if you're into fashion, it seems like, or females, y'all may already be familiar with that word. If you go in there getting streaks and all that, I would imagine. I don't know nothing about getting those streaks. Oh, my mama, baba, do like. Y'all seen the title, man. Y'all seen the title, bro. This is exactly what I attempt to avoid online, especially dealing with all homies. And with the homie Bricc in particular, bro. You know, by the time I get to troll somebody, they have a nickname by now, a clowning name. But I'm still referred to cuz as the homie Bricc, even with this discretion that seems to exist between us. The only reason I've chose to address any of it online is because he seemingly thought that was an appropriate way to handle this. And I was done with it. You know, the other day I gave a little history on just how I viewed myself as standing in the gap on his behalf, and still wasn't disrespectful. And this morning, cuz somebody sent me this DM right here. Check me out. Where it's at. I want y'all to see my mind frame on this subject matter. Hold up real quick. Now, this is the DM I was sent. Now, just because the caption, all this shit he's saying, he really was what he did cause a hater. See my response. I ain't watching that. I know what I've been on. I know what I've been pushing. And then here's a clip of me in the black box discussing Bricc Baby. We're going to get to that in a moment. But this was my mind frame to this subject matter off top. I assumed and understood once they sent me that clip and I seen him in there. And when I seen the message, I just knew cuz it's talking about me to some degree with negativity or discussing the misunderstanding, whatever we want to call it, right? So you can see my initial response was, man, I'm not even finna watch it, which is my habit with anything that I consider as content negative towards myself. Ask anybody that know me, that got a rapport with me, that has sent me anything that somebody said about me, I will let them know. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm so confident in what I present as my truth, and I only use that term, my truth, as opposed to how people say my truth. I mean the truth about an individual that nobody else can know, because you're the only one that lived that life and step by step. So I know what's true about me, and I only present the truth. So I know my experience out here in the dynamic of what we discuss, this G shit, this street shit, this man shit, this keeping it real. I know my experiences. I know what, if people involved keep it real, I know the only things that can be discussed. So as long as it's all factual, I have no problem with anybody speaking on me. So if you feel like you're going to say something in a negative way, I know there's a lack of truth to it, so I'm not even interested in watching it. I'm confident in how I carry myself, what I've presented, my character, and those that really know me. So it ain't much you can say about SPI that's going to cause me to say, like, damn. And I've publicly proven that when I self-reflect and find myself in need of correction, I have no problem with that. Rest in peace to Gonzo, probably one of the first public displays of that. And then shout out to Brother Cam. What's up? One of the more recent pieces of evidence that I have no problem doing so. But anyway, I had made my mind up to not pay no attention to it or respond to it or react to it, right? because I'm not in the homies having this type of back and forth. I don't support it. I actively do a lot to not only diffuse my situations, but amongst homies as well, including Bricc Baby. I can recall not too long ago, it was one of my homies from my section that I haven't even had a history of seeing eye to eye with on a consistent basis. We go through our ups and downs. May have been at a point of not seeing eye to eye at the moment, but whatever he had going on with Bricc Baby had boiled up to a point where they both were basically saying on site up, not just that, we could get in the street, drop lows, meet up, and do whatever type, whatever. And it was very little understanding. They was having conversations one with the other, and I was getting the opportunity to speak to this one and speak to that one and find out the way they reported to me, there is no resolution to this, and I still put my extra efforts in, and we brought about a very amicable and peaceful resolution. And he may be even cooler with dude than I am to this day, just based on this is my interest in what I like to see amongst homies, right? So as I made my decision not to respond to it at all whatsoever, shout out to Gangland Neem. He say he ain't part of the team, but I believe that's a dream. Factual is actual. He try to keep it based on principles, integrities, morals. He keeps it a Google. He keeps it facts over feelings, and that makes you part of the team. Even though I'm a one-man gang, 1597, those that think alike, link alike, on my mama. But either way, I clicked on a video that he did this morning that had nothing to do with me. I think it referenced 600 and Bricc Baby. So I'm clicking on the video, having no idea that I was going to feel or think as if the video referenced me. So I'm clicking on it, just checking out the homie content. I tried to upload it, but for some reason it won't allow me to download. But this is what I was gonna show it to y'all, but y'all can just hear it. This was what Bricc.
This the crazy part, right? I just seen the motherfucker that said I don't want neighborhoods to shine and I don't take neighborhoods on my platform. YouTube tonight. I ain't giving y'all nothing for free no more, cause y'all.
I hope y'all can hear that well, but he said he just seen a motherfucker say he don't let neighborhoods on or don't want neighborhoods on this platform. Now you're gonna see later on in this little piece why I understand this to be directed toward me and not toward 600, but it seemed like Neem had it mixed up. It seemed like, because once I watched the whole video, he played this clip, and then his reaction was playing a 600 clip, and he reacted as if the clips were relating one to the other, as if 600 was reacting to what Bricc Baby said, because what Bricc Baby said was referencing 600, and I think he missed. He had a disconnect there, because once I seen him, like, cuz talking to me, because he started talking about, I know that shit sound hella low, huh? Can y'all hear it? Let me look in the chat to make sure I ain't wasting my time playing that. If y'all can hear me, give me a 1 when I play it. Oh, you can't? Oh, Eric, I got you. All right, so, bam, let me go back to playing it.
I just take my shit and make $1 million off that shit. I'm about to start striking everything.
So first of all, I hear you say someone said he don't let neighborhoods or don't want. I never, ever said that. I just want to state that to be clear on my mama. I don't argue with men whatsoever, period, point blank. On my mama, dead homies, daughters, lokes, loved ones, sisters, sons, all that, right? I don't. Through practice, maturity, growth, I don't. So there was never a period of time where we would have to argue to discuss these issues, because I don't engage my emotions in these exchanges, in these interactions. So if there was going to be emotions that needed to be managed, they were definitely coming from the opposite side. And if it was time to let it breathe and we'd tap in later, I understand that, but that was not what was expressed. At the last communication publicly, he said, I'm blocking everything, don't hit my phone, how about that, and all that. So Nigga could have just said, man, I'm gonna holler at you when this shit cool off, and then we could have got back to what we normally do. However, that's not how he chose to handle it.
The whole time he was building up it, because I know how niggas. So wait to see what's really on his mind.
And here we go. What's really been on my mind from day uno, when the majority of the homies in the culture used to call Bricc Baby to the table about certain things, what's been on my mind is nothing new, nothing period clear, is that I saw they point a lot of times. But I purposed in my heart, my mind, my soul, so what? Bro, I know how to ride with my homies, cause you know how they say right or wrong? Even if you wrong, we'll wait and we'll get to that shit later. You know how they say I could be fighting with my brother and you come along and think you finna trip on him, we gonna whoop your ass. I embody that. Loyalty, loyal to a fault, all that. This internet, I have never been jaded in who to go at and who not to go at. I know I might come across as one of the king trolls, but even I don't engage members, bro. I've been through through the 60s on live for hours trolling Gonzo, rest in peace, because I was aware he wasn't a member. When it got to the point where me and Rick Rock was about to exchange, basically triggered by me supporting Bricc Baby, he's a member connected to other members that matter. It's all documented. I had no problem diffusing it. It's not what I'm here for, bro. Baby Gangster from Santana. Initially, when he came online, there was conversation that I disagreed with. And you see, that was the last time you've heard of any type of disagreement between Baby Gangster and I, because I chose to make sure it went the mature homie way and it was resolved. Cartoon, Fire Trey Avalon spoke my name in a certain way. And it was nipped in the bud off top. This is not nothing personal with the homie. However, what's been on my mind this whole time, everybody been knocking on the door, Bricc Baby this, Bricc Baby that, but it's been on my mind is so what? And anything I got to say to the homie, you know what's been on my mind because I get at you. So I don't know what you insinuating here. Let me show y'all something, bro. And I'm the truest. There's nothing fake about me, cuz on my mama, dead homies. This me thugging it with my homie, bro. I'm not acting in that picture. Ain't no trying to trick nobody. That's me throwing up 60s, he throwing up the 7. So he just telling us right now on this, all this time he been thinking, all this time I've been thinking me and him finna hit the big old lick and be having our feet crossed up somewhere on the hill, laughing at everything everybody else tried to say about what's been going on online. I never thought that he was thinking I knew this day was coming. I'm so surprised. Shamed on me. I guess I should have been sharper. Oh my mama. That's what our. All right, let me keep it going to see what he said.
You know what I mean? Because I every time I take a phone call from a nigga, I pay attention.
That blows my mind that he would even summarize our history of communication as him taking phone calls from me. On my mama, dead homies, friendly, family, out of love, homieship. Nigga, 5 bands. I challenge you and I. Let's get our records and see the incoming versus outgoing phone calls. Just because you tried to make it sound like that, take a phone call from a nigga. Oh, my mama. T-Mobile has it available. I think I could go right in my app and really look that shit up. I used to be able 2 years ago.
I could have told you how this was going to flow. And I told the people that I told I was going to call them in a couple of weeks. I told them this how it was going to flow.
Listen to that. Do you know how many Bricc Baby phone calls I didn't entertain throughout the last year or two since we both been podcasting? I've never gave nobody no projection that we going to have a negative fallout. Never. I always projected that Bricc Baby gonna be all right. Yeah, I see it. I know, cuz I understand, but watch this. Cuz this, cuz that, cuz this, cuz that. Cuz used to FaceTime me, incoming calls, and pour his heart out to me. Cuz and cried on FaceTime to me about things I still ain't gonna share to try to bleed cuz. Oh, my mama.
Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no bad blood between me and cuz on the dead obvious guy, but I'ma speak my part. Cause I just had some East Coasters on my shit. I done had plenty East Coasters.
And what do East Coasters got to do with it? We done had all this discussion. I ain't missing the 60s once, bro. What do the East Coasters got to do with it? I'm VJ Keyway. You feel me? Spider Loc ain't an East Coast name. Baby Spider is. Like Bricc Baby ain't a 60 name, but Lil, you feel me? I'm on here online having personality exchanges with an individual. What do the East Coasters have to do with it? The only time I mentioned a homie was when I pointed out the actual fact that you've never invited me on the only platform I knew you had 100% control over, even though you used to suggest it multiple times. I wasn't impressed. You used to bring it up. It never manifests. And I pointed out that the moment I had a disagreement with one of my homies from East Coast that was visible online, and he was angry enough to be going around speaking on to me negatively, about me negatively, he was on your platform immediately. That's what I said. I ain't say nothing else about no East Coasters or 60s. That's just the truth. Oh, my mama. And I also said, I didn't even give all the history of the exchange of why it went that way, but I also gave you props for highlighting, pinpointing that one segment of the statement in the conversation. Young Barry Gordy, shout out to Cub.
Niggas talk about nigga getting to a squabble. Nigga, as soon as the 40s came up to no jumper, nigga, on the dead up, you had them on their platform. We gonna get into it. YouTube tonight. Video should be up around like 9 o'clock.
So, y'all heard that. He like, yeah, so we talking about he referring what I'm just talking about. I had a squabble with my homie on camera. Everybody saw. Not an argument, not a misunderstanding, not statements made on this platform, then that platform, right? This my homie that I know that I was with. Just like when him and Black Sam was caught on camera doing whatever happened, right? On my mama, cuz left that venue before he was out of the perimeter. He FaceTimed me and told me about that. Go look through y'all see how much commentary I do on West Coast, hood, street, rap shit, right? Go see how much commentary I did on that, and if it was any, just look at the nature of it, right? So, and even because account slightly differs to what seems like is the more popular account, I've never even addressed that. However, everybody seen what I went through, and then my homie out of anger was on a campaign. He ain't even on internet nigga, but he was hot, and he was trying to, he was on one. And cuz let him on there, even though me and cuz had spoke about it to another degree, whatever. It don't matter. That was just something I pointed out. The real thing is, I've still yet to ever be invited to be on No Statements. That's all I was saying. That was the real point of that, right? So, did he mention, as soon as he got into it with the 40s, never realized he got into it with the 40s. Oh, my mama. I realized one individual from 40s had made a viral video addressing him. Another, that was Sporty Face. Baby Runner had spoke his mind, and then 4 Extras had nothing to say about it. However, DW Flame had a lot to do with that moment as well. And I remember two niggas from 40s, two individuals, 2 men from 40s, showed up at No Jumper, and they had some things to say. And what it seems like we've all accepted and understood now is like they was trying to press Bricc Baby. And it seemed like as if he's trying to compare me having a squabble with my homie, which ain't nothing, but being in that we hadn't resolved our issue, and it was just days after, and cuz was hot, and he was a nigga that don't even be online, trying to be online and smut me and slander me for you to entertain that without, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me just go to this real quick. Oh, my mama. Just trip on this, bro. This is, and then he speak on that day. Just know this, even in the midst of all this disagreement, as it's been developing, I'm trying to holler at cuz, and shut it all down on the back end. Cousin told me on FaceTime, look, cuz, just go ahead, run yo, it's good. We ain't gonna never really get into it. I'm like, cuz, I'm not with that, Bricc. I know how he professionally present himself, and it had been obvious type of shit he willing to entertain. And he was trying to give me the green light to go ahead and like, I told him we ain't gotta do that, bro. I'm serious about everything that's connected to my name. He was like, I know. I told him I really don't like what happened. He said, I know. So for him to suggest, I kind of lost my thought. Let me get to this, and then this will get me back on track. Hold on.
For the homies, whether a motherfucker want to acknowledge him or not, he the face of that right there. So when the people that's not from LA or people, you know what I'm saying, all over the world look at that, they're gonna be like, oh, he from 60, he from neighborhood, so he speak for, you know what I'm saying, the neighborhoods, and that's just not the case, you know what I'm saying?
And what do you feel disqualifies him from being able to be that representative? That's the homie. And I'm gonna say, exactly. I'm proud of a lot of what I've seen him do. I don't agree with it all, but I've never addressed him publicly. It's always behind the scenes because that's a homie. That's how I carry it.
Exactly.
But what is it that you personally feel that would disqualify him from being able to have that title?
All right. So first of all, like.
Damn, I had the mic off. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? My bad, I had my mic off all that time. Look, tell me this. Can y'all hear this video playing though?
Bricc decided to go at Crip Mac over. So 4 extra and don't pull it up. Get in. So man, I'm gonna roll the clip and let y'all see it.
Fuck that. I forgot. Look, I thought about this before we started. I forgot I had this on dick. Oh, you said that's loud and clear, y'all? Sorry, somebody said low.
Don't trip. We don't even need that. We got it right here, y'all. Don't trip. Here we go, bam.
Along with how Bricc decided to go at Crip Mac over it. So 4 Extra and them pulled up, but they wasn't able to get in. So man, I'm gonna roll the clip and I'm gonna let y'all see it.
Come here and talk to the homie. Ain't you about to do an interview right now? This is doing an interview with Bricc Baby right now. Oh, they doing an interview with Bricc Baby? Tell them we trying to do it.
Notice how he say got into it with the 40s. Notice how humble, respectful, and professional the homies is talking to Adam, bro.
And we trying to do an interview. I thought Bricc Baby about to do an interview today too with DW Flame.
We're doing the live stream at
Oh, the live stream at 40? You do a live stream?
Yeah.
I want to be present. Can I be present for that?
I just interviewed 4 Extras this week. That was my second time interviewing him. First time in person, second time because I interviewed him on stream. Everybody know his personality, how he come off. So, since this incident, when Bricc discussed it, it seemed like we all have judged it from the perspective of what we've seen from 4 Extras outside of this moment. But just look how his energy is, what he actually says. Just check him out.
Yeah, tell him in the nigga that's... tell him no Spotty 4 Extras and Spotty Face out here. It's me and Spotty Face out here. He know already. Just tell him right here. Bricc, you already know. I bet.
Now look, Bricc Baby got a habit of every time these issues start coming with the homies and all that, he'll start talking about the white boy and what the white boy's implications are in this. On my mama, dead homies, daughters, lokes, loved ones, everything I love and live for, my sister and my sons, all y'all know the white boy wanted nothing more than for the homie to say, yeah, go ahead, let him in.
You gonna see if nigga what Bricc Baby say, cuz gonna let us in. Be a real nigga, cuz. Yeah, fold. What's the point, cuz?
Now watch this. Now you remember Spotty Face at this point, basically the only reason the internet knew him is because he had went extra hard on Bricc Baby. I understand him being turned off by the names, surprised, shocked, right? So I'm not even judging him by his reaction. But the reason is not because these niggas was pressing like on no BS. They was trying to wiggle in on conversation only. That's obvious. Cuz know how homies turn up, bro. And they was not turned. Well, maybe to his credit, he didn't get to hear that energy only got, and Adam probably rolled his eyes like, yo, I got whoop out there. I can get, without you getting a chance to gather their energy, how that might throw it off. But we still finna show their energy was not on no bullshit. Oh, my mama. And then watch what 4 Extras say from this point on. Outside of all the politics that's not need to be discussed online, just watch what we have to decipher. Listen to this energy right here, because when he start talking about Nate Buds, they try to make it seem like 4 Extras in particular was up there to press Bricc. But now, if you notice, when Adam said, yeah, I'm in here doing a live with Bricc and DW Flame, I want to talk to DW Flame. And then watch what he say right now. He ain't even mad at Bricc.
We all neighbors. We a collective, nigga. We all neighbors. You see me? We all neighbors, cause we a collective, nigga. We one. We ain't segregated, nigga. We one. Nigga, in the hood, we a whole. Yeah, homies, nigga.
We ain't segregated. We one. These niggas is just trying to make a presence known. I'm gonna keep it a Google. They didn't appreciate the way Bricc Baby responded. They wasn't up there to press on their homie. They was up there to make a presence known of what it really could have been like. And these niggas is intelligent, bro. They only as ignorant as they need to be, the way just like me, just like Bricc, or like Shitty. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas know how to carry themselves and be appropriate. And when niggas gonna discuss these sensitive issues online, they know how to discuss them too. They know how to put their energy on the line like everybody else. And they was there trying to discuss it, and they was trying to utilize, okay, just cause this how this shit go, cuz. Even if a homie somewhere at the swimming pool at the park, and it don't quite go his way because he feel like he was out muscled or out man, and he come back get the report, guess who gonna try to be at that swimming pool or the park the next day, bro? They wasn't even on Bricc Baby head like that, cuz, on my mama.
Talking about one, you talking about all. Dead homies.
Cuz say you talk about one, you talk about all. Dead homies. That's the cigarette. They was up there representing me and everybody else with the encore.
What y'all niggas said, cuz.
Including Bricc Baby. They wasn't finna press a homie. That's bad crippin'. They would have came up there and made a presence known, show some support for the homie. Maybe because online already big, kind of expressed what they wish he should have done. But they was coming to show the homie support, cuz.
Man, extra shit, Holy Crip nigga pulled up without an appointment, cuz. We gonna see if Bricc Baby could allow us to come in this interview. We just heard Adam on the phone. You know what I'm saying? On Neighborhood Crip, they doing a live stream at 4. Let a nigga up in here. Niggas talking about pull up, cuz.
These are 2 parolees. One of them got electronic jury on his ankle. He's not up there to start no bullshit. You see what they've been doing since then. Building a media presence. That's all that it was attempting to do. Not clout chasing. There was some clout available if they chose to apply themselves to some principles that they really felt mattered to them. And okay, every time we see that available, we gonna grab that. Oh my mama. They didn't have to come out their character and do something that's not natural or normal for them to get some attention. See how many times they jumped on the popular issues since then. Just connect the two. And just ask why Bricc Baby trying to act like all this time he been knowing what was finna be and all that. Remember that same night, bro. All the conversations was on the phone, the potential meeting, and just remember the position I played. We're going to continue this going, though, because this finna feeding up your head up, because it seemed like he trying to hold me in judgment for allowing them to be present on the black box that same day they came up to No Jumper. But continue.
Crip, we here. Dead homies, just me and Cuzzo, nigga. On hood. Yeah. See?
Hey, bud, what's the deal?
Same day. Y'all know that voice. This is the same exact day. This was no invitation. Yes, it was. My bad, because you couldn't pop up on my stream without invitation. But, backdrop. After this conversation, all that, this is what Bricc Baby expressed to me. Like, cuz, I don't give a fuck, cuz. He like, cuz, I'd rather you get the views than anybody else if it's gonna whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. My thing is this. I had no idea there was anything other than this respectful approach to try to get in and defend the encore while Bricc Baby was talking to DW Flame. All right, bam. Everybody understand DW Flame look like Everybody see Bricc Baby. Now look, you can go find some footage of Bricc Baby just as thick as DW Flame. And size different. Might be height-wise, but we just seen a lot of Mike Tyson, the difference, do they thing. So, but I just seen footage of Bricc Baby just as thick as DW Flame. So even though we probably don't want to hear it and he probably shouldn't express it as much, I understand when he expressed the difference from what he came from due to the trauma he's experienced. I get it. I understand that. But here, this was a chance for some healthier homies to sit there and have the same discussion. This is what this was. Oh, my mama. But the same day, he's acting as if he got into it with them. I sent him a link. He popped up, and he had this exchange on the black box. And until he said this on that video, I never knew that was even an issue. Had I thought, I would be quick to correct. Cuz, Baby Runner, Neighborhood Crip. When I was in the PJs, bro, going up with the homies, bro, on that little 30-minute video, right after I had the little wobble and I had came back, cuz. You called me, cuz. You was 100% happy, showing me love, cuz. I would accept your love. But what I do, I use that moment to do what? Stop the press, skirt. And who I get at you about, cuz? Expressing, I don't like something I saw online when they asked you about a certain individual and you was kind of like amicable. No. First they asked you about Bricc Baby. And you was like, cuz that's a homie, whatever. But certain shit happened, and before shit just get regular, certain steps had to be taken. And that included a wobble. And I told you, I said, okay, I ain't gonna judge that. I hear you, because you said it respectfully. I said, but the very next question they asked you about another individual, and your answer was on a whole nother, like, that shit ain't nothing, it's over. And I didn't like that. I didn't understand that. And while you called me in this whole other moment, all this other shit going on, bro, I took my opportunity to get at you about that. Your answer was awesome, though. I don't want to put her to bleed everything. But you had a good answer as to why you answered differently, and it made sense to me. However, just let them know, cuz, at that moment, cuz, how I was willing to step in and still in the gap for the homie when nobody listening, bro. But go ahead.
You already know what we at. Cuz called me when they was leaving there saying they couldn't get in, and they want to politic and discuss it, so they came here.
Okay, on Rolling 60, even after y'all said we wasn't up there on this, you gonna speak for the homies. You gotta understand, you putting up to a white person establishment why they think it's
on my mama. This current bullshit between me and Bricc Baby started with that same exact phrase. Nays. On my mama, dead homies, cuz. What actually happened, cuz was on a late night live. I think it was with Sharp and Remo. Remo was there, yeah, they know. And I don't know if I was watching it live or stumbled. Yeah, I was watching it live. I just stumbled on it live, cuz. They was in there doing they shit. And Remo asked Bricc about his perspective on Adam canceling all the she knows. It was very shortly after Adam canceled all the little shows that we the shows. So bam. Up until that point, Adam let me know before he was finna do it. He let Munchie know. He gave us his reasons. You know, in my mind, I perceive bullshit. It's cool though. It's business. I ain't tripping. That's his shit. It's not personal. He kept it really very political. Then he went online and he announced it. And for a matter of days, up into a week, I can't quite recall how long it was, but many people commented on it, and Adam spoke on it in the public quite a few times. My name never came up. He talked about the numbers, it not being, financially feasible or it don't make sense. He talked about every other reason other than anything that got to do with me why he made that decision. Regardless of what I was suspicious of, what I thought that was true, and things that I discussed with Bricc Baby behind the scenes, yeah, it's the homie. But I appreciated the way Adam announced it, left my name out of it. I'm out of it. Here it is one night, Bricc Baby on live with Remo and them, and Remo just asked him in general what he thought about Adam canceling all the shows. And the first time my name was associated with the cancellation publicly was because Bricc Baby's answer was something to the effect of, yeah, I get it. I wouldn't have did it. But that same phrase, if I was the white boy analyzing it from his perspective, he made the right decision. Guess what? I ain't got no problem with that. That's none of my business. His very next phrase is, yeah, if I got whack up there, Spider causing confusion, yeah, I ain't got no... Bro, y'all know me. King Troll, one of the King Trolls. I didn't get on here and address Bricc Baby. I called cuz behind the scenes. Like, bro, why would you introduce my name into that? And before I got some understanding with him on that conversation, it was a back and forth, a disagreement, him trying to say, I don't know why you mad, and me continuously reminding you, I'm not mad. I'm serious about an issue that matters to me, and I'm talking to my loved one, and I want to make sure we get an understanding. I am far from mad, bro. I kept reminding you, stop using that word that don't apply to me. But every time you are displeased with something that takes place with another individual and you choose to address them about it, the first thing come out of somebody's mouth is mad. I was not mad at all. Did not understand, appreciate, or accept the way that things was going. So I figured I would holler at the homie so we could find some correction. On my mama.
static in the air, gang. You got to think that, cuz, all right, even if I'm a homeboy, cuz, right, on the dead homies, these ain't the grounds that where we meet up at, gang, to politic that.
So, like I say, he was on there, and he said his opinion that he agreed that Adam made the right choice to cancel the shows if Wack was up there doing all this extra shit, mad at Spider. That was the synopsis summary of his response. Come on, bloggers, y'all, just so I can keep this continuity and won't sound like I'm talking out my ass, y'all can, it's easy to reference. This is where this shit started, with that same phrase, the white boy, if I was the white boy. As if let me tell you this, me and Bricc had a real connection, and it wasn't personal. It started on Crippin'. This is how I've been living my life since juvenile hall,
roller coaster cripping, cuz. I could meet you over a bologna sandwich, cuz, and a little bit of conversation, cuz. And that the next person that walk in that cell, cuz, we can mollywop them, boo bop them, and do whatever we want to them based on nothing. And we just met moments ago. My connection with this industry shit, when niggas claim certain shit, cuz, I always approach it a certain way, cuz. I don't got no problems with no Crips, cuz. Period. I don't got no problem with no Damus on my mama. But it start with this cripping. I have absolutely no problems with no Crips. Every time we have an issue, a misunderstanding, my first thing, like how medical is safety first, my thing is resolution first. What come with me is a lot, bro. I don't even bring my affiliation to Crip into my public presentation. But with the homie, you gonna get all the credit. I don't treat Bricc Baby like we started this connection as media personalities. I treat cuz as if we met in a holding tank, or we met on the yard, or we met at a function. And when we bleed over online, I'm gonna treat you as such. You wanna bring up East Coasters? I was coming on No Jumper, not your personal platform, but it was an interview that you had control over. I bring the homie T-Box, free T-Box, cut back down on the set top. I get there and realize not only have you jailed with T-Box, but you jailed with Cuz Pops. I don't get this is my thing, cuz. My issue, look, bro, you on there with this same white man you talking about, discussing the potential of me being under the influence of anything other than this legal liquor and marijuana. Illegal substances, bro. And you know for a fact, bro, I'm on a felony probation, joint suspension. About a Burbank, bro. Not only that, outside of that, cuz, even just think, if it wasn't that even a part of it, bro. If we considering being on these cameras, talking to these microphones the way we eat, bro, I'm not finna never sit next to no white man and chop down your performance based on no YouTube comments, cuz. I don't give a feednuck about no comments. They ain't got no blue wrench, or they ain't agreeing with the people with the blue wrench. They could keyness my me another feednucking e-nas. Once you start feeling more in accordance with the comments than you are with individuals like myself, bro, you are stepping into the class of a Hassandra scrambled thighs. The comments cater to these type of individuals, the Adam Deuces. And you know what he did for April Fools? You know what he allows his wife to do? I am never attempting to be popular in the comments. Real has always been rare, my nigga. I represent the troopers, the ones that not like the rest. They not like us. On my mama. Dead homies' daughters. You trying to give me damn near a pedo type reputation, nigga, as if I'm gonna bully, disrespect someone's child beyond a child, they daughter, cuz. You know how I respect every female in your parameters that ever came around me, whether it was your BM on FaceTime or at No Jumper or your baby, little sweet little baby, bro. You know, nigga, all I got is my mom and her sister. They had one brother. I got motherfucking 3 daughters and a granddaughter, bro. 4 baby mamas, nigga. Fuck I look like disrespecting a female. Ever. Especially a homie daughter, nigga. Had no idea there was any potential that may have been your daughter behind the camera. And as soon as I heard that it was you called me personally. Hey, gang, you call my daughter trans? Cuz you know better than that. Flacco text me first. Hey, yo, bro, you call Bricc Baby? I had no idea. The individual who really put that in my head, they a public figure. They ain't took it upon themselves to speak up and say, hey, I told Spotter that, so I'm going to let them ride that out until they feel man enough to say that. But however, I was told that's what the caption said. If you go look at the original footage, I had already spoke on it, and it was almost over. And somebody in my presence reminded me of what the caption said. And I said, oh, yeah, I can't confirm, but I believe the caption said it may or may not be. All this time had no idea one of the potential possibility persons was his daughter. You digitalize, you feel me? The only thing on my mama, I'm trying to show him what it is when you discuss your homie in any other light outside of positive online, how she can go. I was trying to set an example. But guess what I was speaking on? Huh. A Crip twerking with his booty up in the air in pink clothes
And in the same week, he had a video talking about he had on some hoochie mama shorts and described himself as, look at the girl with the Daisy Dukes song. So, okay, I responded to that while you respond to neighborhood handshake toward a gangster that they totally accepted and overstood. Much respect to the troubles. You told her to let a white boy and YouTube comments get you to discuss my potential illegal drug use and my performance on these motherfucking bad podcasts, and like that's an official term somewhere with a check attached to it. Nigga, this shit is, bro, if you don't get the fee-nuck up out of here, oh my mama, when the YouTube comments and Adam Deuce see 3-4 Crips having a real loaded conversation, ignoring the cameras and the microphones and doing how they do, and they see how shit play out, they're going to be shocked, surprised, and probably displeased. Oh, my mama. But, once again, I just want to remind y'all, cuz, oh, my mama. This the night of the handshake he don't like, bro. Cuz chucking up the siete. Now he's giving me the indication, I've been knowing this was going to go bad. Have you been plotting on me? Dying to do something rotten on me? I don't get it. I don't take pictures with niggas like this I don't got love for that I don't fuck with. Oh, my mama. I'm chucking up 6-0, cuz. Only other time you can find me on camera chucking up 6-0 is because Blue Smurf on the Ghoul Gang song said something about going down Century doing 60. It was just natural. Every time you say 60 in the video, they chuck up to 6. So, other than that, I got to be with a nigga that I really respect from that place to be on camera showing. And look what he chucking up to 7. I don't do this. I'm not with none of the internet plays, fake beef. Because on my mama, nigga, the day I dropped the song, what is it called? I think it's called What's Happening. But it's about me catching Baby and Wayne and them in the alley. It's a low-key 40 Glock diss. I think it's called What's Happening. But I think, no, it's not What's Happening. Somebody in chat, I know y'all know. Y'all know what song I'm talking about, cuz. The day I dropped it, though, cuz called me the next day, like, not mentioning the song, talking about, oh, yeah, hey, you still want to drop it? We had a project called Graveyard Shift that we had recorded. It was the Rifleman album. He had a group with Corrupt, Jail Felly, maybe somebody else, and they never got it off the ground. So once we got to fucking around, he approached me like, hey, I got these masters. We can snatch some of these verses off and do an album with me and you. We turned it into the Graveyard Shift. And so it got to a point where we did the verses, and then that shit was just sitting on the shelf. I ain't hear from cuz about it in a long time. And then I dropped this song called, What's Your Problem? That's the name of the song. I'm finna play that. What's Your Problem is the name of the song, cuz. So I had did a song one day just about the situation, right? And I'm bleeding 40 Glock with all facts in the song. And he called me the very next day after I dropped the song. This is back then in the 2000s, right? Like a week after we dropped the Baby and Wayne. Let me start putting Wayne's name in it because we was really looking for Wayne, but it was Baby and Slim. Shout out to both of them in the sense that I wasn't looking for y'all. That's why it didn't go nowhere. But so what actually happened was I do this song, What's Your Problem, right? Bam, whoop, about the whoop. 40 Glock called me the very next day after I drop it. He don't mention the song whatsoever. He like, hey, cuz, hey, you still want to put out that Graveyard Shift? I'm like, hell yeah, cuz, what's happening? He like, yeah, we got to get some momentum going about it. We got to pump it up, get some interest in the public. I'm like, for sure, we got to promote it. He was like, yeah, online, they already looking for me and you to beef, cuz. It's on my dead homies, my daughters. I got to put my grandbaby in that run. Nigga, it's on my grandbaby heartbeat. On my mama, I ain't going to never lie, cuz. It's on Baby Soul, Lil Soul, and Big Soul, RG Soul, 97th Street, cuz. Oh, my mama, all them, my ancestors, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. 40 Glock called me the day I dropped this song, didn't mention the song whatsoever, and said, hey, cuz, you still want to drop that graveyard shit? I'm like, yeah, what's happening? He like, yeah, you know we got to get some interest developed behind it. You know they online, they already waiting for us to beef, cuz, so we need to like just shoot a few shots at each other. You go at me, I go at you, and then we already know in the end we just gonna make it up, but it's gonna promote them. I said, cut this out, cuz. It's on my mama, y'all. It's on everything I love and live for, cuz. Nightbud, East Side, Easties, cuz. This is on the Siete. I'm like, cut this out, cuz. This got something to do with that song I dropped yesterday, cuz. I don't give a fuck, cuz. Speak your mind, cuz. I don't do that fake beat. This way back then. Oh, my mama. I'm like, cuz, I don't do nothing. He like, no, cuz, you tripping, cuz. Look, I'm looking at what's your problem, cuz. You see what that motherfucker say? How many years ago? I don't know if y'all can see it, but it say 15 years ago. This my position on this fake beefing, bro. He like, we could go whoop-de-whoop. I'm like, cuz, if it got something to do with that song I dropped, no, cuz, ain't got nothing to do with that, cuz. Cuz, I call you crazy, cuz. Cuz, you crazy, cuz. You ain't listening, cuz. Listen to me, cuz. You ain't hear me. It's on my grandbaby, cuz. I said, all right, cuz, check this out. I'm finna shut up, be quiet, and let you start again, cuz. Now, what you saying? Then cuz mentioned a whole promotional thing without mentioning dissing each other. You hear me? But this the song that started it, cuz. What's your problem? That motherfucker say 15 years ago, cuz. Can y'all see that on the camera over here? 15. I hope y'all get it clear. 15 years ago is the...
Niggas turn bitch like they got on a dress and shit. When a real nigga get to addressing shit, who y'all think y'all impressing with that facade? Not the niggas I'm pressing with. I charge, y'all just banging them bitches with both big heads, the brains and the britches. Already explained it explicitly. What happened with me, Wayne and the Wizards. In the shadow of death, they got to go live. Mother said I begged the homie not to go live. I could've moved so right, go wrong. But what I'm gonna do with a
I begged the homie not to go live. The homie, 40 Glock, had a kite phone. It was color orange. It was the first device I knew that can go live real time, way back then. Out of all the keyways that had gathered that day, 40 Glock, the original clout chaser, had a live device telling his fans, we about to go around the corner soon and address Lil Wayne about whatever, ever, right? You digitalize on my mama, y'all. And he say, so I'm saying, I begged the homie. So look at the lack of disrespect. I stick to facts, bro. I begged the homie, not the enemigo, not the
bitches with both big heads, the brains and the britches. Already explained it explicitly. What happened with me, Wayne and the Wizards. In the shadow of death, they got to go live. Mother said I begged the homie not to go live. I could've moved so right, go wrong. But what I'm gonna do with a kite phone on?
Kite phone. How could a move so right go wrong? But what I'm gonna do with a kite phone on? Kite phone, that's that orange phone. Just do your research. KYTE. Way back then in 2000, 6, 7, 8, whatever that was, 9, 40 Glock was going live at an incident like this. What? How could a move so we had to drop on them hours in advance? I ain't gonna lie. I had camera on deck, not live, ready to capture and deliver non-incriminating footage, whether it was blurred, bleeds, whatever. It was sufficient. We had big HD camera on deck in the cut. However, Cuz chose to document the whole event live. So it's like, how could a move so right go wrong? And what I'm gonna do with a kite phone on? Nothing more, let's say nothing less than behave myself. I wouldn't lie to y'all today to save my health.
Hanging them bitches with both big heads, the brains and the britches. Already explained it explicitly. What happened with me, Wayne and the Whistle. In the shadow of death, they got to go live. On the set, I begged the homie not to go live. I could've moved so right, go wrong. But what I'm gonna do with a typhoon on? Of course, what else but behave myself? Wouldn't lie about it now to y'all to save my health. Just felt it was something that I needed to mention. Love the media, but I ain't need the attention. I'm trying to grind, man. I got a migraine. I just need to know what's your problem. All the time, man. This is my thing. I'm a boss, but what's your problem? Do you feel me? They wanna kill me, but please do tell. What's your problem? I'm a felon. They be telling, so I'm yelling. What's your problem? I'm trying to break the bread, dice the dough, slice it slow with a flow so nice to know. Pay attention, such a small price for the truth. Lexus coupe, I pulled up with shites from the deuce. Some hard lessons get learned. Man, Death Before the Sauna, ECIP to my nigga Shice from the Deuce, cuz that's exactly what happened. Pay attention, such a small price from the Deuce Lexus Coupe. I pulled up with Shice from the Deuce on my mama and my dead homie's daughters. Cuz was fresh out, cuz. Everybody know cuz a legend. On dead homies, cuz had, I know how cut get down. So when we was waiting on the drop, knew the boy was supposed to be over there soon. The first nigga I called in the brand new Lex, ain't been out a month. He like, I'm like, cuz, you looking for, hey, wop. My nigga Shice pulled right up. Cuz came from the east side to North Hollywood. Dead homies. They be telling, so I'm yelling. What's your problem? I'm trying to break the bread, dice the dough, slice it slow with a flow so nice to know. Pay attention, such a small price for the truth. Lexus coupe, I pulled up with shites from the deuce. Some hard lessons get learned out west. Most of my homies are shirked out mess. Ignorant, stupid, burnt out yes. I guess thanks to the camera, things turned out best. Hey lab, that's the only way they got that pass. Cause on Crip, the food chain would've got that ass. Now for Swoop and a baby kissing the kid, I was strictly concerned with the diss that he did. Alright, I'm getting off the subject, but I'm gonna just get his background. So I say, hold on, y'all. The camera things turned out best. Hey man, but that's the only way they got that pass. I say, thanks to the camera things turned out best. You know why? It's the volume went down because my speaker getting low. Now I know I'm way off track. Maybe one day I'll bring that back. Y'all get the idea. I don't do the fake beef. I did all that to show. I don't do the fake beef, cuz. And when it comes to the homie, and I'm still on deck. I'm still on deck for the same resolution. Bro, I ain't into having exchanges with homies, cuz. I've been on this line longer than you, cuz. And look at my history, cuz. Every time it's a homie, cuz, I find a way to get it out the way. I don't do this, bro. And there's no way I can condone Keyway twerking or Keyways being in hoochie mama shorts. That's on you and your personability, if that's a word. If not, I created one that might end up in the dictionary one day. But this is nothing I can support to my sons who are no kind of Crips whatsoever. I got one son that's a correctional officer. Then I got two sons that are 16 years old, approaching their junior year in high school. And then I have a son that is 17, about to be 18, who's approaching his first year in college. And I can never condone twerking to any of them. They're not gangbangers whatsoever, but they would never be caught in anything they consider hoochie shorts. So because you felt comfortable discussing with that white boy my poor performance in your opinion on a podcast, you also felt comfortable discussing my potential inebriation or indulgence in illegal substances while I'm on felony probation, joint suspension for a burner that took place in Burbank. And we know how small the world is. We know how big the platform is right there in Burbank. We know that everybody is paying attention. I tried to get you to understand that ain't cool, crippin'. Dead homies. Discussing me in that fashion is no more cool than twerking or wearing hoochie mama shorts. So I was just trying to lace my lope, and I don't know how we got to this point. Oh, blah, 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 blah. But I think I covered the majority of my thoughts on the subject, y'all. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in. But like I said, I'm still open. Like, the reason why this shit even got this far online is because
Cuz say, I'm finna block everything. How about that? All over his daughter, which is like my 3 daughters, and like my granddaughter, and like my mama and her 3 sisters, and like all 4 of my baby mamas and all the rest of the black women that I would never disrespect. He trying to get y'all to convince our connection, relationship, understanding disseminated because I spoke illy of a young black female. So I want to say once again to his daughter, I would never, just like his baby mama that used to be on them FaceTimes in the background that I used to lend my voice of support to. I bet you she's aware of all this content. She know you on some bullshit, bro. You can rectify everything and anything I see you going through publicly with all these other personalities, cuz, Husta Crip, cuz, what have I ever done to you, bro? No, my mama, I've been one amongst your biggest supporters online. I know you have taken upon the role of the villain, and you don't care if the majority is going anti your movement. But me personally, I've never joined that, bro. Oh, my mama, you know you won't twerk again. You won't twerk twice. And I bet we won't hear you promoting wearing hoochie mama shorts ever again. But these are the only 2 things I ever discussed in light of what was going on. Outside of that, cuz, go check all my Bricc Baby commentary, cuz. If you don't know, you'll never know. You don't know, you never knew, nigga.
Tupac of my generation, Pac was highly intelligent, but in our culture, street culture, especially in his generation, intelligence was viewed as a form of weakness. How do you get the people that's really affected by, what we trying to solve involved?
Mathematical mode, marathoning, making moves, taking the heartbreaking news, make major breaking news. Nephews, nieces, siblings see, stay confused, waking up shaking, aching, praying that it's April Fools. Chosen child from the now, stakes is huge. Snakes and fakes straddling the gate, it's too late to choose. You violent visions gave victory, paid your dues. Motivated, demonstrated, elevated views. Truths don't die, we multiply. I ain't make the rules. Self-medicate, meditate, and celebrate the blues. Neighborhood, roller coaster, you can take the cruise. I'm good. Blue laces, suede Puma's favorite shoes. Jesus to the generation, you never say me on my babies. Most beautiful gift Pluto ever gave me. For such a precious life, who decides Christ? I couldn't feel the slide twice, but they crucified Christ.
Can't think without a whole zone. It's almost gone, but don't think about the old zone. I ain't ate all day, but I'm so blown. Tell the DJ to throw on a slow song. My life is what the po-po press for. South Central is so stressful. In the city of the bombest herbs. The only way the loc know the calmest nerves. Females say I'm a conceited nothing. No good, only call when in need of something. It's a thin line between the love and the lust. Should never have young cuz in the cuffs. Gotta be cool with them first advances. Working in these uncertain circumstances. Fake ballin' had you broke with a buzz. Pump your brakes, come smoke one with us. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. Come on. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. I get high as the heights that I'm reaching to. Put a few in the air for Big Meech and Blue. Grind hard through the middle of the night. Shit, I might see a little of the light. I never sleep, barely get some rest. I swallow my blood before I hit some stress. Roscoe's on the east, a hit to west for jacks. Pockets fat, I just hit for racks. Yeah, that's where I can get some clothes at too. It's already 1 and it close at 2. Fast lane, ballin' out, racing the range. Gangbanger, all about chasing the change. I'm icy, judge and the jury. Ain't trying to see the judge and the jury. Eastie, represent the E&S, but I still Baymac like BMF. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. Come on. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all.
Come smoke one with us. Hustle, listen, come smoke. Hey, look. Get money every day like it's no thing. Buy a zone of that cushion, smoke the whole thing. Rolled up deuces, carry 4-5. Off a half a gram of kush, but we so high. South Central where they murder with no alibi. Do walk-ups and don't respect drive-bys. We some young killers, still some fly guys. Neighborhood near Puzzle and SPI. We rich roller coaster cribbing, that's our lifestyle. And that explains why my neck and wrist iced out. Smoke big blunts, and ride luxury. A nigga beat his bitch up cause she was fucking me. And then I beat the pussy up and told her it'll be alright, just tell me every time he mention me. Yeah, and that's just how it's meant to be. It's an in-hood thing, Slauson after century. Yeah.
And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. Come on. and we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us.
Snakewood and that Puzzle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A Eastside millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.